hard to believe. We start the day out with cheerleaders, and we've got two new coaches, Emily Burnside and Laura French. Welcome to the Piqua Nation.
Thank you.
You guys are here, a lot of excitement in the air. Of course, it's a new season, and the girls, as we just got done with the group team picture, and they're doing individuals now, you can just tell they're anxious. We've got quite a few seniors, which we'll talk here in about a little bit. But how's the transition been for you guys coming into this new role?
It's been really enjoyable, actually. Learning a lot. There's a lot behind the scenes that the girls just don't understand that needs to get done. But it's been really enjoyable trying to get to know all the girls and their personalities and how they work together.
But you said Emily and Laura. I think about people come in on a Friday night, they see the cheerleaders, and they just think you get together and do. But there's a lot of behind the scenes things that go on with organizing and certainly ordering this and that. But fundraisers and all the things that it takes to run a team. What, Laura, has been your impressions that you have taken away from this group thus far?
Oh, they're all willing and excited about the season. I think the newness of new coaches and the excitement of a new season, everybody's just really excited, and we're ready to get going.
Yeah, a lot of optimism, yeah.
Yes.
So one of the things that I've noticed has been done a little differently, but yet still has some what I call part of the cheer piece is you guys have shown up at various practices, including marching band, and the girls have been engaging in support. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I think it's just the spirit.
So tell me, what have you guys done though?
Yeah, we've gotten little goodie bags together and hopped out at some practices and handed out some popsicles and sweet treats for them, just giving them a good look for the season and just kind of showing our support for all of them. Yeah,
I think in cheerleading there's a lot of correlation, cheer, football, but there are so many other components to it, and I think it's been heard nothing but great compliments from players and student athletes and coaches and even parents of others that, hey, that's really nice that the girls have been showing up and they really appreciate it, which I think is a big part of the energy thing that we're going to be, that cheerleading is about. But let's talk about Friday nights. Let's talk about what that football thing looks like, because football is certainly a big part of this team and what they look forward to doing. There's not just games, but there's rallies. So what are some of the things that people could be looking forward to seeing from the cheerleaders this year on the sideline?
Well, we'll always have a theme night for the home games, as we have in the past, and there's going to be a lot of spirit on the sideline, and we're going to be really pushing for the crowd to be cheering with us. And not just the cheerleaders putting on a show on the sidelines. Everybody engaging in it. Yeah,
well, and I think that's what makes it fun on a Friday night to come, is not just to watch the game, but you get the cheerleaders, and of course the band in Alexander Stadium on a Friday night is always electric and makes it a good experience. One last thing I would like to talk to you about, and we're going to talk to our seniors here shortly. Talk about our seniors. How's that been? How has their leadership been? As we kind of talk about some of those things that they've kind of been leading involved, but we've got 6 seniors. Today I think we only have 4 of them with us because they're out on vacation, but 6 seniors is a lot, and this group has a lot of they've been together for a long time.
Yeah, I think just like you said, there's almost half of our squad is seniors. We've got a good leadership with all of them, and they've taken the reins and has led all the rest of the cheerleaders in their efforts, and again, just with making decisions for the team in a whole and the spirit in a whole, and great group of seniors. That's all I can say.
Good. Well, thank you guys, and all the best in your first year, and good luck in getting the season off started. We'll actually be 2 weeks. Hard to believe, 2 weeks. We open up here at Alexander Stadium with Lima Senior. Hey, we're going to come back and talk to those seniors here just as shortly, but coaches, good luck.
Thank you.
We'll see you shortly. Now with our senior cheerleaders, and they're going to introduce their names.
Grace Voskel,
Kamari Evans,
Brooklyn McGuire,
McKenna Watson.
McKenna, there are so many fun things about being a cheerleader, Friday nights, all the things that go in with being a cheerleader. That being said, I want you guys to each tell me, and McKenna, we'll start with you, what are you most looking forward to? Game, particular event, something that cheerleaders do every year. What is it? One or two things that you might be interested in, you're excited for?
I really like doing the road rally during Troy Week.
I really like Little Indians and being with the kids.
I'm excited for senior night.
I'm most excited for our Piqua Troy game.
So I'm going to let you, Grace, hold on to it. So we get into your big nights and what you're talking about. But I'm going to ask this question, and I'm going to set you up because I didn't tell you this one's coming. What makes Friday nights at Alexander Stadium so special?
I think definitely like the pride Piqua has for its school and just like everyone's attitude towards it.
Definitely the people and just like the whole cheer team having a good time.
The student section cheering with us and being interactive.
The energy at the stadium is just electric, and I love cheering on the football team.
Well, McKenna, and all of you, Alexander Stadium is one of the special places to be on a Friday night, not just in Miami County, but in the state of Ohio, and you guys are leading that energy, and we appreciate that. All right, last question. We've been asking all our athletes different fun things. Yours is, because I know you guys, and I mean this in a nice way, you guys like to eat. What is your favorite place to eat before a game? Pre-game, or any meal. I'm going to give you a gift card for $100. McKenna, where are you going?
Really? I don't know.
$100. Where do you want to go
Where
to
do we
eat?
usually go? Like Chipotle? It doesn't matter
Where you like to go?
Or Starbucks? Where you like to go? I don't know. Okay. I like to go to Starbucks and get a drink before the game.
I like Chipotle.
It's a good one.
Tropical smoothie or Chick-fil-A.
I also like charcoal smoothie.
You can't be disappointed with all those. Girls, good luck. Enjoy your senior year. We're going to have a great one.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to head to Wirtz Stadium for a little soccer here at the nostalgic Wirtz Stadium, and with head varsity boys coach Tom Wiseman in year 6. Hard to believe we're just sitting here talking about how 6 years goes pretty quick. Yeah. 6 years, though, program's been pretty well established, had a lot of good success. This year's team certainly has a lot of people returning from last year's team. We were young a little bit last year. We're a little more mature and experienced. Good outlook here for the boys soccer team in the 25 season, I would say, right, Coach?
Yeah, we're returning 10 starters, and we're returning 2 part-time starters. So we're pretty strong, and I think the exciting thing this year is, I'm trying to phrase it, I don't want to say it's the bottom comes up, but some of the less experienced players have really matured. Yeah. Players like Logan Mertz, Chase Pereira, some of those guys have really Dominic Gutza. They've come in and now they're varsity level.
One of the reasons why those guys are varsity level is because of the time that you guys have put in the off season, but also some of the things that they're involved with, club soccer and whatnot. So you're seeing a lot more of our guys getting reps outside of the season. Don't you feel that's been a big help to your program?
Yeah, we had a little more technical training this winter. We had a couple of trainers come in and help them out, and actually one of the trainers became our JV coach. So I think that's definitely helped. It keeps at least it keeps their foot on a ball.
Yeah, reps are a big part. In the off season is where your work's put in. Of course, right now we get ready to open up the season. Last night we had a scrimmage against New Knoxville. As we were talking earlier, one about winning and losing, although we won. You're trying to get combinations and what looks here and just to get touches and still getting in game shape as we round out. But 1 week from tonight we open up. We open up with Bell Fountain in the Friday night football, as they call it, here at Wirtz Stadium. But we'll have a couple scrimmages to kind of ramp us up before that. Yep. Before we get into the season, what are some things you're looking in the preseason before we kick off regularly? What are some of the things that you're looking for as a coach at Cuddy?
It's all about establishing a rhythm and getting a rhythm early. We notoriously in the off season season have not done very well, and it was just hard to get any kind of continuity going. It made it easier this year because of all the returning starters. We were able to just plug and play and go. But we've had a better preseason than we've had since I've been here, as far as overall results, and the vibe's different. It's a completely different vibe this year. A lot more confidence.
Yeah, it's a bit of a swagger. I say not in a negative way.
Yeah.
No, there's some confidence that the guys have, not just themselves, but into one another. And you see that as they're playing, as I see it in practice, and just even in the little bit that we had last night in that scrimmage. These guys believe in themselves, and they're not afraid. So let's talk about not being afraid, because we got the season coming up. As we talked about, Bell Fountain kicks it off at home. What's your outlook in for the league? And of course, the perennials always are really good. Tip and Troy and Butler. But where do the Indians look at in faring?
Well, we got to go back to last year, and we had 8 wins, that was 2 straight years of 8 wins, but we also took 10 losses. So it was disappointing from that standpoint, because there was a couple games we know that we would love to have back. But this year, I think those particular games we should be able to get. And for the first time, I always tell the guys we can compete with the higher echelon teams. But this year, I actually believe it. You always want to get guys confidence and give them a positive message. But this year, I think that we can give them a game.
Coach, one of the things that I thought was big for our program last year was we won a tournament game for the first time in several years.
12 years, yeah.
And when you win a tournament game, you think, well, wow, it took you 12 years to get a tournament win. We were playing Division I. You're playing Beaver Creek. You're playing Centerville. You're playing some of the big ones. So now we're in a division where we're a like-sized division, and we talked about that last year in the preseason show as to what that meant. But what did that tournament win do for us? And don't you think that kind of gives us a little, not just momentum, but again, confidence going into the 25 season?
Oh yeah, and it wasn't only the win; it was the nature of the win. We ended up winning that 5-0. It was never in doubt. These guys know that they're not low level. We're above average, getting to excellent, and that playoff game really helped out quite a bit.
Coach, as we get into the season here, we're going to talk to our varsity captains, but I know if you wouldn't mind, just talk to them about, as a group, of what you expect from them from a leadership standpoint.
Well, they're all stars. We have 3 senior captains, and then we ended up naming 2 junior captains this year because they deserved it, because they're here all the time. And like, for example, our 3 senior captains have all started since their freshman year.
Yeah.
And so they deserve it. And the guys really look up to them because they've been here and they've seen the teams that we face. And it's always nice, just to kind of as a side point, the last few weeks we've had Nathan Beaker back helping us out during summer workouts. And every once in a while Nathan would come up with something, and I'd say, hey, you know what? Hold that thought. Tell the players, because they hear my ugly voice for 3 or 4 months in a row, and it's kind of like Charlie Brown's teacher, the wah 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 wah. So bringing somebody in who's closer to the game, because he recently played and was an excellent player, maybe
All-State
best.
Yeah. One might argue he might be the modern day version of a Brandon Sane for Piqua soccer.
It was close.
And certainly to have him here and the voice, because those guys know who he is.
And a lot of them played with him.
Yeah, and they know what he did and the time and effort he put into it. So that certainly means a lot. And it's nice to see him. And I saw some other former players coming back. They come around, which means, hey, they had a good experience, and Piqua soccer meant something to them.
Absolutely.
Coach, we wish you all the best. We know the 25 season has high expectations.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to come back. We're going to talk to those varsity captains when we return. We are now with our varsity captains. Going to have them introduce their names and the positions that they play.
Troy Thompson, striker.
Gavin Larger, center back. Braxton Penrod, striker.
Braxton, I'm going to have you hold it there. So all three of you are seniors, also captains. You guys have been a part of this program for a long time. You guys had a pretty good year. When you look at it, you get 8 wins, but for the first time in 12 years, we get a tournament win. That's certainly momentum going into it. I want you to tell me, what are your goals and expectations, Braxton, that you have for this team this year?
We need 11 wins this season.
11 wins. All right. Gavin, what do you think?
I mean, I'd like to go further in the playoffs. Probably get a second win.
Little deeper win, a little deeper tournament run. All right. Troy, this ought to be good.
I mean, the goal is obviously, 11, 12 wins, and it's both of those things. It's 11, 12 wins and a deep playoff run.
Yeah. What's interesting, I look at you guys, and you all three have a different individual story as far as you guys are, Gavin, I'm looking at you, and you play 2 sports in the fall. Yeah. Troy, you're a multi-sport athlete, and I look at Brax, you put a lot of time with club soccer, and as you guys all do with that stuff, this is a big year for you. I want you to tell me, what is one game or maybe one particular event that you're really looking forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to Sydney. Past 3 years, I feel like we should have won. We could have won, but this year, I think we're not going to let it slip like we have in the past.
Yeah, we've tied them, and we've lost in close matches. Yeah, Gavin?
I'm looking forward to the West Carrollton game.
West Carrollton?
Yeah, because they beat us on senior night last year.
You're telling me we owe them? Is that what I'm hearing you say?
Okay. We gotta get our get back.
As always, I'm going to say Troy. I feel like this is definitely the year we can beat them, and it's just our rival. So
yeah, Braxton, you talk about rivalries, and you're Sydney and Troy, and West Carrollton for different reasons. But this team, one thing I've noticed about this team is how well everybody gets along. And I didn't tell you this in the prep meeting before the interview, but can you just talk about this team and what this team does as far as kind of just the chemistry and how well people get along, and how you feel that's going to help us be successful this year?
I definitely think we're all pretty close because we've been playing for so long, and even like the younger guys, I feel like we're all included. We all work as a team, and it's just a good program.
Okay, good stuff. All right, Gav?
I mean, they've been playing for 10 plus years, maybe. Some of the younger guys.
Yeah.
I mean, we all have the chemistry. So.
And Gavin, real quick for you, you're also kicking for the team, for the football team. So how's that been for you, being able to go back and forth? Been able to handle it?
Yeah, it's been hard, but it's fun.
You make it work.
Yeah.
All right, Troy, tell me what you think about this team and what makes it so special.
Honestly, I feel like it's not just like a team. We're more of a family. We're all friends. Even from the top of the varsity guys down to the JV guys. I mean, we all are friends with each other. We're all nice to each other, and
it makes a difference. Yeah, it sure does. Yeah, particularly when you're in close games and you can trust that other guy. That's what it all comes down to. All right, guys, here, real quick, fun question for you. All right, you ready? Pre-game, in the headphones. What are you listening to get you fired up, get you ready to go?
Probably listen to Lil Wayne, anything like that.
All right, Lil Wayne.
Probably go this 6-7 song.
6-7?
Yeah.
That's an interesting selection there, Gavin. All right.
You have to listen to.
Probably some Glow Road, something like that. Just something give me
Very
hypes.
different from the golf team, by the way. Very different than pregame music for golf. Hey guys, 1 week from tonight, you guys open up against Bell Fountain, and then into the season. We certainly wish you guys all the best.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, before we check out, just remember, here on the Indian Nation Station live, some of those games you might see live here on the Indian Nation Station. You're going to also catch it on demand. You can go to the Piqua Indians Athletic website. That's piquaathletics.com. Get the link, or you can always go to Piqua City Schools link to catch the games and these interviews as the season goes. But come on out to Wirtz Stadium. You can catch the schedule on piquaathletics.com. Watch these guys. They put a lot of time and effort into the off season, and we certainly wish you guys all the best. Here we are at Wirt Stadium again with the head varsity girls coach, Kelsey Smith. And just as we were talking to Tom Wiseman, you're in 6 years. It's hard to believe it goes fast. But girls soccer coming off probably one of your best seasons last year. And certainly a lot of shoes, a lot of holes to fill with losing those seniors, particularly a goalie in Devea Cooper. But before we get into talking about those things, talk a little about the preseason, how that's been. Our numbers that continue to be outstanding with over 35 girls and full varsity and full JV teams, and there are a lot of teams in our league that can't do that, and our girls program continues to show the numbers and participation. So certainly great growth in the girls soccer program, but from your standpoint, what's the preseason been like?
So we had great numbers all summer. The girls showed up, they worked hard, we came in, everyone came in shape and ready to go, and since we started our mandatories, everyone is showing up and working hard and being positive, and I think this is probably our best season mentally so far, with everyone just uplifting each other. It's been great. Yeah, one of the things that I've noticed has just been, we were talking about this with the boys, but I see this too with the girls, is the chemistry amongst one another, getting along. It's such a, you think, well, of course, why wouldn't they get along? It doesn't always work that way. No, it does not.
Yeah, so, and certainly, but they also are competitive and challenge one another.
Absolutely.
And there's a fine line there of being too nice but being competitive.
Absolutely.
And you got a little bit of a mix of that this year.
Yeah, we do, absolutely. We have some young girls coming in that from the get-go have worked hard and I think have pushed some of the upperclassmen. And I think the upperclassmen appreciate that. I think that they were ready to be challenged a little bit.
Well, it only makes them better in the long run.
Yeah.
Let's talk real quick about those holes that we've got to fill, and talk a little bit about some of those young ladies that you have some expectations this year that's going to help lead us. Yeah, so we lost a keeper in Devea, and honestly we had one keeper then left for the entire program because we also graduated Tatiana Foose and Miranda Sweetman. So Riley Weldon, she'll be a junior this year. She stepped into that role and she has been working extremely hard to help us fill that spot. And then we also lost a center mid in Audrey Bean. So we've been working to fill that spot, and we have a freshman coming in who's been working extremely hard, and we anticipate that Jocelyn Toma is probably going to fill those shoes. Yeah. And then Cameron Michael-Ajeski, she was our other striker. So we had to fill that role, but we have some upperclassmen that are easily able to shift and kind of fill that role as well. So we're looking forward to it. Well, looking forward to, and opening up 1 week from tonight, Bell Fountain home, Friday night football, as we call it, here in the state of Ohio. We open up 5:30 before the girls, before the boys kick off. What can the people expect to see from the Piqua Lady Indians soccer team this year in terms of how the league looks? I think that we are going to be competitive. Filling those holes, I think that it might look, we're going to look a little raw in the beginning, but once we mesh as a team, you're going to see high energy, you're going to see positive attitude, hard work. I think our mental game is going to be tough this year. Yeah. One of the things that I've always admired about you, Kelsey, as a coach, is you've always kept that energy and positivity no matter what the circumstances are, and you're kind of even, it's probably that counseling background that you have. Yeah. Probably. But no, Coach, we certainly wish you guys well as you guys get into your season, and I know it has a lot of the ups and downs of just the length of the season and being able to manage that. So we wish you all the best. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You're welcome. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to those varsity captains when we return. All right, now with our varsity girls captains, they're going to introduce their name, grade, and position they play.
Okay, I'm Lexi Burrows. I'm a senior and I play forward.
I'm Madison Rampola. I'm a senior. I play forward and midfield.
I'm Bella McGraw. I play attacking mid and I'm a senior.
I'm Sam Clark. I'm a junior and I play sleeper and stopper.
Okay, Sam, I'm going to let you keep it because I know, Sam, this is what I'm interested in. You're a junior, the senior, so that's why we got different color uniforms. Seniors always wear white, but Sam, you're a junior. Looking forward to obviously being one of the leaders on the team, but what do you think this team has that's pretty special? What makes us good?
Our chemistry, like we've grown up playing together and stuff mostly, so
good
we're
stuff.
All just together again.
Gavin, what do you think? What makes us special? What makes us good?
we have some pretty good freshmen coming on the team, and we are good at attacking.
Yeah. We got some young kids that are coming up and are going to help us. All right, Madison, what's your thoughts?
I love this team, and I love the way that we work hard at our practices.
Okay, Lexi.
I think all of us pick each other up when anything goes wrong, and I think we'll just all work together well. So
one of the things that's a good point, Lexi. When I noticed at practice and even just out here in the media, getting along is a big part of and it's trusting your teammates, particularly when you get into close games and those things. So speaking of games, let's talk about maybe a game or particular or two maybe that you might be looking forward to playing this year in the 2025 season as we get ready to open up 1 week from tonight.
One game would probably have to be Wayne because they're pretty equal to us, so I think it'll be a pretty close.
The Warriors
game,
from the G-Walk.
Yeah.
All right, Madison?
I'm really looking forward to playing Franklin because one of my old teammates plays for Franklin.
The Wildcats. All right.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing Greenville.
The Wave. All right, Sam, this ought to be good.
I'm looking forward to play Sydney.
The Jackets, always good game, rivalry when the Indians and the Jackets collide. All right, here we go. Fun question. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Someone's going to give you a gift card for $100. All right? You get to take you and two of your favorite people to dinner. Where are you going to have dinner at? Anywhere, your favorite place?
Texas Roadhouse.
Texas Roadhouse.
I would go to Olive Garden.
Texas Roadhouse. Rolls, salad.
Texas Roadhouse.
The Roadhouse.
I would have to say Olive Garden as well.
Well, Olive Garden will be opening up here in Piqua. Not that that's a commercial for it. Girls, we wish you all the best of luck this year. We will see you a week from tonight here on this field, and you can catch it here on the Indian Nation station. You can catch that link there on Piqua City Schools website and or the Piqua Athletics website at piquaathletics.com. Ladies, all the best to you.
Thank you.
All right, hey, we're going to head to the gym. We are going to hit some volleyball. See you shortly.
We are now with our head volleyball coach, Jennifer Hulskamp, and Coach Hulskamp. Hard to believe what yet another season is upon us, but we've been busy in the off season. We've had a lot of course, our kids, but also youth, and we've just got done with youth camp. So talk about we've had a lot of numbers, a lot of participation numbers. Not just in the high school, but our junior high program, primary program. So you and I have had conversations through the years about participation and get kids engaged, and what is one thing you have done, and we have had a good number of kids through the district interested in volleyball.
Yeah, it's been great. There's a lot of adults, teachers, and other coaches that are helping out. We just finished up our youth camp this week. We had about 35 4th and 6th graders. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday here in the gym in the morning. High school girls helped out with that.
Yeah, it's crazy that we're into the season already. It seems like just ended and we were here a year ago. This summer we had great turnouts for our training all summer. We work with Kate Tremblay from the YMCA, and she kind of runs our conditioning program.
Yeah.
So we've really, in our scrimmages this week, have seen that really paying off. Our endurance is lasting us the full night.
Let's talk about that a little bit, just because I think Kate has been an integral part of your team.
Yes, she has.
And a part of not just the physical, but the mental.
Yeah, she just brings a whole other aspect to the development of our players. It's awesome.
Yeah, having those things, you got to have. It's nice to have other people who are interconnected to the program that make a difference, because it's all about development.
It is, and she really cares about the kids. She comes in here with something fresh and new every day. That she's here with the girls in the summer. She's actually going to stay on through the season with us. We're going to try something new. Fridays with Kate this season, where she'll work on a more holistic approach, stress management, balancing work or school and work and and volleyball,
Right, yeah.
all the things that the kids have going on.
Well, as we move into the season and we talk about it, it takes a village.
Yes, it does.
And so here we are with our girls. We have the expectations of a season coming up, and a lot of our returners from last year. We didn't have any seniors graduate, so we have a good number of seniors. Talk a little bit about our seniors and the expectations of this year's team.
Yeah, the seniors are a fun group. They bring a lot of energy, and they've been part of our varsity program for a few years. Like you said, we didn't graduate any seniors last year, and so there wasn't a lot of change, but they hold that expectation pretty high for everyone else. They work hard, they set a good example, and everyone follows that. So it'll be an exciting season. Last night we had a scrimmage up in Botkins with Botkins and Wapak, and all night, great energy. Just watching them, their volleyball IQ over from last year to this year and 2 years ago to this year, just smart plays, the effort, the pursuit, it's been fun to watch.
But to add to that point, Jenny, you've got a lot of kids playing JO volleyball, so and they're not just playing volleyball here in the off season, they're playing in club volleyball and opportunities to get them more reps and opportunities to get better, so it certainly makes Piqua volleyball better. Yeah, we have a lot of girls. Most of our girls do play club, or they're in other athletic programs during the off season. We did summer sand league, and so that has them playing a different dimension of volleyball. We did that with Troy and Covington, and that was fun. The girls enjoy that. That's been successful. This is our second year doing that. So, yeah, and so now we get ready to open up. You'll have one more week of scrimmages here, and then we'll roll into open up with Milton, which has been a traditional opener for us the last several years. Yeah, looking forward to traveling to Milton for that next Saturday, and then next week we have 2 home scrimmages, Tuesday and then our Thursday night preview. So we'll have varsity here and JV at the junior high, set it up more like a game night, uniforms and all that jazz, and looking forward to it. Yeah, we certainly part of the league is the MVL, and certainly look to be in the thick of things as we talk about our league. And right now, we play everybody twice, and so a good season, a lot of good expectations here for the Indians, and we certainly wish you all the best. Thank you. All right, we're going to come back. We're going to talk about those seniors, and we're going to talk to them when we return. And we are now with our very vivacious senior volleyball players, and they're going to introduce their names and the positions that they play.
My name's Riley Baker, and I'm an outside hitter. My name's Abigail Kirk, and I'm a setter. My name's Natalie Hemmer, and I'm a middle hitter. I'm Audrey Applegate. I'm a libero. I'm Caitlin Sorrell, and I'm a middle blocker.
All right, Caitlin, here we go. Now, you guys got a lot of expectations, got everybody back almost from the team, and certainly all of us seniors, here we go. We're going to go into this year with some expectations, but I know there's some things that you guys are looking forward to. So why don't you share with the nation what you guys are looking forward to?
I'm mostly looking forward to senior night.
All right.
I'm looking forward to senior night and the Troy game. Definitely senior night and Troy. Definitely senior night and the Greenville game. Senior night and the Sydney game.
Okay. Well, as we get into this year, I know there's going to be a lot of fun moments in time as the Garvey will be rocking, and we'll have pink out. I know there's going to be pink out, and you guys will be on the homecoming float. So there's a lot of things to look forward to on the fall. Of course, senior night is very special. But now, the most important question of the day. What is your favorite dessert? Or, if you don't know what dessert, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? All right? It's summertime.
Yeah.
Did you have ice cream this summer?
Yes.
All right. What's your favorite?
My favorite dessert is, right now it's milk and cookies.
On the basics, okay.
My favorite ice cream flavor is probably chocolate mousse tracks.
My favorite dessert is cookies and milk, and my favorite ice cream is definitely s'mores from Dairy Queen.
Ooh, that Blizzard?
My favorite dessert is probably strawberry cheesecake. My favorite dessert is banana pudding.
Oh, you guys getting hungry. Let's go get dessert.
Yes!
Ladies, good luck this year. We're looking forward to watching you guys here. And you can catch them on the Indian Nation station. All right, you can catch them. You get that link on the Piqua. Oh, look, see, they're vivacious. The Piqua Indians athletic website at piquatathletics.com. Ladies, good luck. All right. All right, we'll see you. We're going a little cross country. All right, we'll see you. Here we are at cross country. Always look forward to this interview because it's going to just be a little different. Guys, here we are again. Yet another season comes upon us. We have what could be a good number of interesting meets this year. We'll talk about ours and certainly the MVL that we'll be hosting here in a little bit. But we get started here in a couple weeks. But before we talk about that, talk a little bit about this year's group. We had obviously a lot of seniors that graduated last year on the boys' side, but we've got some youth coming in and things on the girls' side. Coming off of our junior high team that won the MVL title, so you can see there's some good runners, and obviously the numbers continue to be there.
Yeah, you said it right. We've got a strong freshman class coming in from junior high that had good years on both the guys and girls side, so we're excited about that. Obviously we lost a lot of seniors, but that's just part of the cycle, and the kids are having a good summer and stepping into it. So
we talk about those seniors though, and as good as they were also a good example for leaders. And Seth, I guess from a coach's perspective, our people who are returning, including our current seniors, good example that they led and give them an opportunity to now lead what this group is.
Yeah, I think it's a transition year, but in some ways nothing's really changed because the kids that came in, we've got a couple seniors that have never ran before and a couple other sophomores and juniors that have come out that have done great for us and have been great leaders. So even though like every year we have that turnover, but last year was a lot of really, really good kids.
Right.
We've seen them work really hard this summer, and it's been a great summer because of that. So I think we'll still have, it'll be different this year, but I think we'll still have a
But one thing isn't different, and I know we talk about transition and we've got a new cycle coming in, but one thing that isn't different, you guys have been doing this for many years and your template is down, and so they know what the expectation level is as far as off-season miles, and then certainly that translates into in-season success.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, so from that standpoint, the kids, they know what's coming up. Leadership might look a little different, but I think we got some good leaders too.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about the meets because a lot of those, it's interesting to listen and talk to the kids throughout the year because they all have different ideas of what they enjoy and what their favorite meets are, and all for different reasons. Let's talk about when we open up here in a couple weeks. We'll be at Bob Schuler's, right?
Yeah, we'll start at Bob Schul. We got a tune-up at Lost Creek before that, but we did make a few changes to the schedule this year because we haven't changed for a few years. We're going to go to Northmont later in the season. We're going to go to Greenville Labor Day weekend, and
back to Milton.
Yeah, and we're going to actually make appearance in County again this year.
Yeah.
So
wow, what a statement there! What a statement! Way to go, Meredith. So as we talk about going back to Greenville, because that's another big meet, that Labor Day weekend. That's a big meet. We host our own big meet, and we won't let everyone be bothered by all the details. But it appears if you come out and drive by Piqua High School, you see a lot of construction and a lot of things going on. So thank you for that word. But as we now know, we are going to have our meet, and it may look a little different, but it's a big night. It's not just a big night for Piqua cross country. It's a big night because we've got 30 schools now that have wanted to be a part of this because they've heard this is a great experience beyond just the running event itself. Just being a part of it is pretty sweet. So talk about what that event has meant to Piqua cross country. It's kind of been a staple now.
It's been great for us, and the feedback we've gotten has been great, and hopefully after we've been having this dialogue all summer about what's it going to look like, are we going to be able to have it, hopefully now from what we hear, nothing's going to be different. Nothing's changed really from last year. Having said that, we still try to add something each year to make it even better than the year before. But the course is great. Kids love it. Coaches love it. It's fast. So hopefully we can have the same.
And that meet will be on Saturday, September 6th. We invite the community to come out. If you don't know anything about cross country and you just come to watch that, you will be highly entertained and you will enjoy just the energy that's out here. You got music going. You'll see fireworks at some point in time during the evening and race. And we actually added another race. So we're going to have 2 boys races because we have just that many people that are interested in running. So we invite the community to come out and do that. And because you guys put on such great events, the MVL has asked that we host the conference meet again yet this year. It's got to be a nice for you guys in here. People in the league want to come back because of the experience that they got when we ran it last year, and actually the last couple years. They want to come back. It says something not just for our course, but the organization of what you guys do as coaches for it.
I'll tell you, not everybody wants to host league, so some schools feel differently about it, but we enjoy that it's an opportunity for our kids to run on the home course. We enjoy showing off the campus and putting together that meet, so we're glad that they've made the choice to host here, and it's good from a consistency standpoint, so for all the teams that they know that they're competing at that Piqua course each year, so we're excited about it.
And that'll be Saturday, if my the 11th here, and that'll be a morning race. They'll start with the junior high at 9 o'clock, and then it'll roll right in through the high school. Another opportunity to come out. Different feel than the night race, but the course is the same, but it has a different feel. But yet a lot on the line, championships, trophies, and it's a kind of way to end the season as we get into the postseason. Seth, you were going to say something?
No, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, thanks for agreeing with me. Yeah. Hey, one thing before we close out, we talk about the importance of our kids and what they do. We've got some kids that do multiple sports and all those things. From your standpoint as coaches, how important is it for our kids to be engaged with other things and not just cross country from your perspective? Because obviously you guys feel like, hey, they can do both.
Yeah, it's a tough decision every year because we want to support the kids for what they want to do and check out their interest. Obviously, selfishly as coaches, we'd love if they ran year-round and ran under our guidance year-round and stuff, but it is good for them to both experience the other things. It well rounds them out athletically, and honestly, we've got some good kids who are going to participate in some of this other stuff, and we don't want to do it without them, so we make a decision.
You guys have been great about doing that and working with that, and coaches are generally working. I'm thinking last year, Senior Ty Pettis, you guys get a chance to get to the regionals, and he is a big part of getting us to the regionals.
Absolutely.
And then that night he had to come back and start in a soccer game with the team, got their first tournament win. So, but we had to flip-flop times, and sometimes we have to do those, but that's what I like about you guys. You guys work with coaches, and coaches work with you, and trying to figure out what that's about. And as you said, it's about what the kid wants to do, and if we can make it happen, we try to do it. So, yeah. Guys, all the best this year as we get going.
Thank you.
Guys, we're going to come back. We're going to talk to our senior cross-country runners when we return. Here we go with our senior cross-country runners. They're going to introduce their names.
I am Austin Wiltais. I am Harvin Bornhorst. I am Logan Horton. I'm Khalil Moreau.
I'm Bella McGraw. I'm Annie Mars.
Annie, I'm going to have you hold on. Annie, this is your first year running. So the question I'm about to ask for you may be different for how everyone else feels because this is your first year, but what event or meet are you guys really looking forward to? Because you guys go to some pretty interesting and fun meets.
Well, I'm looking forward to the whole year, but I hear senior night is pretty awesome. So.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's going to be a time. It's going to be a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Bella?
I'm looking forward to the Piqua night meet.
Also the Piqua night meet.
The Piqua night meet.
I'm looking forward to Bob Scholl.
Ooh, a different one, yeah. Okay.
I'm looking forward to the Troy Twilight meet.
Yeah, so Bob Scholl is be the first meet that we go to here in a couple weeks, and then certainly Troy runs their own night meet. So yeah, night meets are a little different because it's got a different feel to it. The other thing is we are hosting hosting the MVL Championships as we did last year. It'll be here, so we're excited for that opportunity. Now, here's a fun question, most important question of the day. Tell me your favorite flavor of ice cream. Everybody have ice cream this summer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right, okay. Favorite flavor of ice cream?
Cookie dough.
Cookie dough.
Chocolate. I'm going to be playing here vanilla.
Ooh, vanilla
chocolate.
Mint chocolate chip. I'm pretty basic, so vanilla.
A lot of vanilla and chocolates here across country. It kind of surprised me a little bit. Those, but all good flavors. You never can go wrong with those. Guys, ladies, good luck this year. We look forward to seeing you guys run. Hey, September 6th, don't forget, you want to come out to the night meet. We look forward to seeing you that, and we look forward to a great year. Good luck, guys. We're going to head to tennis. See you shortly. We are now with our varsity girls tennis coaches, Erin and Melanie. You guys are coming, well, Erin, this is what, year
4 or 5, yeah.
That's hard to believe. No, this is year 2 for you. And, well, the elephant in the room, let's just talk about it. What you're looking at behind us is our old tennis courts. We were hoping to video it from our new tennis courts, but as we are speaking, they are laying asphalt, and just to say the least, we're a little behind on tennis courts, but we are hoping for at least a senior night. We're going to talk a little bit about that here in a little bit, but Coach, this has been a different year
yes.
because you don't have, the courts that we have here aren't deemed safe necessarily.
Right.
So while we have 6 courts, we really only have one that is a legitimate court, and we can put some other kids up. When we say legitimate court, you know, that's because and that's because there are cracks and there are hills and there are just things that aren't safe. But we have been able to make it work for the most part. Coaches, what's it been like on your end, Erin, as you manage that and then try to manage how your practices look? And certainly we can talk about matches later, but practices and getting kids engaged, how's that been so far?
Well, the kids have stayed engaged, I think. It's just hard because, you know, there are varying levels. We have girls that have played for many years, so what they need is different than people, you know, girls that have just come out to start playing tennis for the first time. And so that is a challenge, because when we used to have 5 or 6 good courts, we could really split up and let people play matches on different courts. But now there's some courts you could play on one side but not the other. So it's just the logistics of figuring out where everybody goes and giving those girls that need a lot of hard hitting practice the time, but also teaching people how to play tennis from scratch.
Melanie, one of the things that I thought, you know, you could touch on is just different the various skills. You know, Piqua tennis through the years, I've had, you know, student athletes that, you know, Erin's referring to that, you know, are a little more than others, and you get some that this is their first time coming in, so we've got to spend a little bit more time with their fundamental and the skill set. What do you see that is the biggest challenge for those beginners?
Yeah, the biggest challenge is probably just learning the game from scratch. Like, they haven't even played, and they came out, and we have 4 freshmen that have already made a lot of improvements in a week and a half.
Yeah,
almost.
they really have.
And then they have the 7 seniors to be mentored by too. So I think it's a good mix. But yeah.
What's nice about our tennis program, and is if I know Coach or the camera's going to see it, we got a lot of kids. The participation numbers, and that we say this every year on the show. It's because kids have good experiences. Yes, they are competitive, but they also want to be a part of it. There's just good mojo amongst and chemistry amongst the group, and they enjoy the experience. I know some of them are getting PE experience, and that's and that's a part of it too. But they can get PE experience other places. But tennis has been a sport where they can go and feel like they're being a part of something, and they're part of a special group.
Right. We try to make sure they all have, you know, playing time. Obviously, the varsity's pretty set, and then the JV, but we want to make sure they get playing time and feel comfortable.
school with what's, happening. If they're still learning, with JV we can go out and actually still help them during a match and help them keep score. So it's just trying to slowly get them acclimated to it. Everyone starts there and then you just slowly acclimate them till, Ava started as a freshman and now she's a senior. She's first singles, but she was in that position as a freshman. So.
Well, and we're going to talk to those, to Ava, and we're going to get her perspective, but I would like to just mention how we're going to handle the schedule. We're going to play majority because the tennis courts are not going to be ready when we're hoping to get them. We're going to be on the yellow unit a lot, going on the bus and heading to certainly all of our league obligations. We'll play a few non-conference games, but our hope is that while we normally have an 8 or a 9 game home schedule, we're hoping to at least get 1, maybe 2, based on construction timelines. That's important for our kids. We talk about every sport has their own thing that's kind of special. One thing about tennis, senior night has always been big. Talk a little bit, Erin, about why senior night is big and what's so big about senior night they look forward to.
Well, I think they just like to celebrate each other, and it's always seemed, ever since I've been here, it's been a big deal.
Yeah, it's like a festival.
It is. They embrace each other, and some years we've only had 1 senior, and even on those nights, we have dinner and we, make it a big deal for them. But with 7 seniors, it's going to be.
Yeah, so you're going to have a lot of, they like to eat.
They do.
Before, after, the
pictures,
camaraderie. They like to get those TikToks in.
Yep.
And the parents obviously like it a lot. So that.
And we try to include the other team we're playing.
Well, I wanted to say, tennis is one of the few sports. It's competitive. We want to win, but it's not a gladiator sport.
Right.
I noticed that in tennis, the girls will wear the colors of the other teams, bows in their hair.
Yes.
Which, if you are in a sport like, say, football or soccer, that would be absolutely ludicrous.
Appalling.
But not in tennis.
Yeah.
It's very. You've been a tennis player. You play in college, but what is special about the sport of tennis that these girls? It's a lifelong sport, but for these girls, what is it that makes Piqua tennis special in your mind?
I think it's just the culture. I mean, they're all great, wonderful girls and students, and they show that to each other and bring each other up and build each other up. So
when you have the opportunity too, because you're in the building, you teach, so you get to see them in the academic side, but you get to see a different side of them when you're here, and they open up a little bit more, and we see a different personality for all the good reasons, right?
Right.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate that. We're going to talk to a couple of our seniors when we come back, but we do wish you all the best and what could be one of the most unique girls tennis seasons we've had in a while. So we're going to see how that goes. We're going to come back. We're going to talk to a couple girls of our seniors when we return. We are now with our seniors for girls tennis. I'm going to have them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Shakta. I'm Ava Owen.
Ava, I want to start with you. We said this a little bit. This place is not where we expected to be at this point in time, and we are hoping eventually to get to our tennis courts in time. But for now, girls tennis has always kind of been has been special. We get a lot of young ladies that have been participating. You guys have been participating a long time about Piqua tennis. So tell me, what's your favorite thing about why you like Piqua tennis?
I really enjoy matches. I'm very competitive, but I also like practices because I get to hang out with all my teammates and learn new things in practice. I just enjoy hitting. It's very fun.
Yeah.
I like practices, and I like that there's not a lot of drama on the team, and we all kind of get along.
Hey, that's important. Yeah, and you do really. And tennis has always been just a little different in that area. You guys really celebrate one another. You get along, and it really helps. Particularly when you're having we all have rough days, so it's nice you guys pick each other up. What is an event or meet or match, that you're most looking forward to participating in this year?
I like like MVL because we get to hit all day. It's all the girls that we played before, so it's just like getting a retry, but we get to play all day and it's great.
Yeah, good.
I'm gonna have to agree with MVL. We know the strategies of the girls, and so it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, and that is an all-day deal where you guys get a chance to get out of school, and that doesn't hurt your feelings, I'm sure. But it is neat. You guys and it gets competitive, and it's fun to do. And well, we certainly wish you guys luck, and we are hoping, and we're going to do our best to make sure that we at least try to get one match out there for senior night, because I know that's a big night. And we talked about senior night as that's a big night for you guys.
Yes.
I would like to ask you your favorite. Ready? We've talked about different things with the different seniors, but I want you to tell me your favorite food that you enjoy eating. What's your go-to if you've got the opportunity to go anywhere for dinner? Where are you going?
El Herradero.
El Herradero.
Dairy Queen.
That's a popular one.
I love going there after matches.
Favorite ice cream from Dairy Queen?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the sundae with Oreo and brownies in it and the marshmallow. Real good.
Good one. How about you?
Favorite ice cream from Dairy Queen?
Favorite ice cream from Dairy Queen?
Probably the Oreo Blizzard.
Oreo Blizzard. Steve Brewer, you heard it right here, right here. They're coming to your restaurant and coming at you fast. Girls, all the best, good luck, and we wish you guys all well.
Thank you.
All right, now, hey, we are heading. Well, we don't do that anymore. It's we'll see you at the stadium here shortly. With us now is the head varsity football coach, Bill Neese. And Coach Neese, here we are yet again, another season ready to roll. Media day, obviously a lot of optimism and excitement for the upcoming year. Tonight we have our first scrimmage with St. Mary's, and we open up 2 weeks from tonight here at Alexander Stadium with a scrimmage in between that. Of course, we'll open up with Lima Senior. And another scrimmage with Northmont. So here we're getting a chance to get up against some other competition in a 11-on-11. I know we've been doing some 7-on-7s in the summer, but how's things as we get ready to lock into a scrimmage with another team?
Well, I think we've been very busy this summer. I think we've had a lot of opportunities to go out and do the 7-on-7s. We went down to the 7-on-7 Justice League that was down in Dayton, Ohio, down at Welcome Stadium. We also had some teams come over here. We went and visited some teams, and now we have the scrimmages coming up. So overall, right now, we feel pretty good. We're healthy. I think there's a lot of confidence. I think we have a lot of people back that have played a lot of football for us. So I know the guys speaking for them are ready to roll.
When you talk about 7-on-7s for people, obviously they know the difference between 11-on-11 versus 7-on-7, but what does the 7-on-7 give you as far as looks and those kind of things, and how's that help?
I think the biggest thing it does is it allows you to and the same thing with scrimmages too, it allows you to focus on what your own players are doing. In other words, if we're out running our team offense and we're running a pass game or we're running whatever, I've also got to worry about, okay, I got to line up the other guys on defense, I got to get the JVs right, I got to make sure that they're playing the right coverage and whatever. And the 7-on-7s are just great in the fact that you only worry about yourself and let those guys, we always hold cards and stuff like that. Well, those guys are doing their own offense and defense, and it really allows us just to focus on what we want to do.
Coach, talk a little bit about of course, we talk about expectations. It's always to have success and win and those things. What are some of the things that are going to be, this team looks a little different. We graduated quite a few seniors in skill positions. So talk a little bit about what those new positions are going to look like.
Well, we've got a good core group of seniors that have been 3-year starter for us that are back ready to roll. Our junior class is really contributing now, and we did not a lot of them played as sophomores, and they came in and they're doing great contributions for us as juniors. And then we've got a couple younger guys, a couple sophomores that are stepping up, and we even have a couple freshmen that are in the mix right now.
Yeah, I saw we brought a couple freshmen and some sophomores, and gives them certainly it's a different speed that they're having to get used to, but they're also getting an idea of what your expectations are here in practice.
Well, the best thing is we brought them up because we wanted to, not because we had to. They were just good. They were just good enough players that we said, hey, these guys got to be with us.
Coach, as we get into the season, we certainly open up with Lima at home, and then we get right into the MVL. And we talk about this every year. Every game matters. Every game means something. So from your perspective, playing everybody, and whether whether it's week 2 with Tip or week 10 with Sydney, that game 2 is just as important as game 10.
Oh, definitely it is. And, you know, we were mixing our rivals and also mixing the fact that we've had, you know, 2 or 3 teams that have won the league championship over the course of 2 or 3 years. So it's been a good mix, you know, in terms for our league. There's been, like I said, 4 or 5 teams in the last 5 years have won the league championship, you know, one way or the other. And so, you know, we look forward to excellent competition.
Well, speaking of competition, we talk about postseason and playoffs, and that's always the goal for the Indians to get to the playoffs. Playoff formats change a little bit this year. We got to explain. Went from a 16-team format now to a 12-team format with the first 4 teams that have first 4 teams in your region get a bye, and then you get to go and play. We've been on both sides of that. Talk a little bit about what the advantages of those that bye is and how that works.
I think the advantage is sometimes when you get down to the last end of it, you know, you need a little bit of a break to maybe you know mend some wounds, so to speak, and get some people healthy. Kind of maybe sit back, regroup, and get your breath again. So I think on that hand, it's good. On the other hand, sometimes you want to keep the momentum going. You don't want to take that week off. You want to go ahead and keep rolling. And so I think we kind of spin it. Whatever happens to us, well, that's what we wanted. Yeah. And that's what we're going to do. That's what's going to make us most happy.
Well, I can tell you that when week 11 gets here, whatever situation we're in, we just want to be in week 11 and have that opportunity.
That's the thing. We want to have that opportunity in week 11, and we don't want to be watching somebody else.
Coach, we all wish you all the best at the start of the season, and we'll certainly look forward to seeing the Bill Coach's Nisha Show.
All right, thank you.
All right, we'll be back. We're going to talk to some senior football players when we return. Now with some of our football seniors, they're going to introduce their name and the position they play.
My name's Zayden Allen. I play running back and middle linebacker.
My name is John Hess. I play running back, H-back, and outside linebacker.
My name is Maddox Kochka. I play center.
That's an important position because the ball can't go anywhere unless it comes out of your hands and gets in the right spot, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about Piqua football, all right? You guys have been a part of it for a long time. What makes Piqua football to you, and individually, you guys all probably may have different answers. What makes Piqua football so special? You're seniors, you've made it to this point, so what makes Piqua football what it is to you?
I think it's special to me because I've been playing since 4th grade, and I've been surrounded by the same people for many years up till now.
That's 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah. Just messing with you, man. Relax, Maddox. It's okay. Have a little fun with it, man. Right. It's okay. We're just having some fun with it. You're trying. That's a long time. Yeah, many years. That's
many years.
Okay. Yeah.
8 years. 8 years. I've been playing with the same people since 4th grade. It just means a lot. I love football, and I've always watched it since I was younger, and I finally get to play now. So
that's a good one. Yeah. Hess, what's it for you?
Piqua football means a lot to me because it's really like, I mean, my dad played here. My mom was a cheerleader here. We had the best stadium in VL. It's just
brother played
growing up here. My brother played here. It's just this is part of my family tradition, I guess.
This ought to be good, Zayden.
So Piqua football is very special to me because I played since I was in Pee Wee, and I've always looked up to the older guys that got to play and came out here on Friday nights and win. And you know, I'm hoping to have a good year this year.
So as your senior year, look, what's the one thing, maybe it's a game event or something that you guys look forward to about your senior year?
In my senior year, I'm looking forward to playing Troy away this year. I really like playing away. Our sophomore year, it's a good environment there.
I'm looking forward to going in a deep run in the playoffs and see what happens.
I'm looking forward to having a better record than we did last year. I definitely think we can, and we've been playing a lot and practicing a lot. So.
You guys put a lot of time in the off season, you know, and a lot of people come out on Friday night and see you playing, but it's the multiple hours you guys put in the weight room. So we wish you guys all luck this year. But before we get into, hey, let's get into something a little bit more interesting, okay? I know we're big, tough football dudes, but what do you guys listen to? What are you putting in your ear before game time?
Pre-game.
What's your pre-game music go to?
All right, so it depends. It varies.
Well, I'm a senior. 2 weeks. What are you putting in your earbud?
Probably some rock music. I kind of like how rock music gets me all pumped up for the games.
Little metal?
Yep.
Okay.
Heavy metal.
All right.
I love it.
John?
I'm gonna really say it depends on what team you're playing. For Lima Senior
playlist per team.
Lima Senior playlist is gonna be a lot of Frank Sinatra stuff like that. Troy, it's gonna have to be like Limp Bizkit and Godsmack maybe. I don't know. Just depends who we're playing.
Frank Sinatra. I'm impressed you know who he is.
You know, when I go to play a game, I normally turn on some calm meditation music. I like to hear the ocean waves hit and stuff, you know, maybe some rain.
Oh, hey, a little bit of everything. These guys, these guys do have fun and they have good personalities. All right, hey, last thing, I know you guys eat, okay? Give me your favorite food. What's your go-to on what's your favorite junk food you like to eat?
My favorite junk food, I'd probably go down to Dairy Queen and get their coney dog, the big old foot long.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say it's junk food, but I mean my dad makes a mean cowboy ribeye steak. It's probably my favorite thing to eat on the whole planet.
Oh, that's really good. Sounds good.
I'm gonna have to go classic here. You know, easy first pick is pizza. I feel like you can't go wrong with it.
Which kind though? Which one in town is your favorite?
In town, East Chicago's like the best around here.
All right, you heard it right here from these guys. Guys, good luck this year. We're looking forward to seeing you guys here, and I know you guys scrimmage tonight, but not just tonight. All the rest of the season, we'll look forward to seeing you guys play and have a good one.
Yep, thank you. Thank you.
All right. Hey, we're gonna go to Echo Hills for a little golf. Right back. Oh yeah. With us now is a longtime golf coach here at Piqua, Andy Johnson. And Andy, once again, we're here at Media Day, getting ready to get the season started. But like every year, your season has already started because that's how golf has. That's how it goes. We're actually filming this on Thursday, August 7th. Practice officially started the 28th of July, which was last week. So kind of bring us up to speed how we got from July 28th to August 7th, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, first day of practice, had 17 guys show up, and that's pretty big for a high school golf team. And just kind of going through the scores and guys showing what they can do. And we've played 2 18-hole varsity tournaments. We've had a couple JV matches in there as well. JV's got a match today. Varsity's got another tournament tomorrow. So the guys are coming in, the guys who've been playing look pretty good. Guys that have been playing, they're getting better. And with that many guys, we're just kind of rotating and seeing who sticks and who's improving.
One of the things that and I know we played at Covington yesterday in a tournament and fared pretty well. I saw some scores that gave us a baseline and get a chance to build from. But as I look at your numbers, and they've grown. A couple years ago, I think is just as recent as maybe 3 years ago, we didn't have a JV team, and the numbers have been slowly building. So, from your perspective, what do you think that is besides your charming personality?
That's probably at the bottom of the list, probably. But I think more people are just playing golf with their families. I know a lot of the guys, they're out there playing with their dads or their grandpas. I mean, I've seen them out there with their family. And I think also Top Golf and places like Long Shots and Troy, kids are going out and playing with their family there and kind of getting hooked on it, and they want to go to a real course and play. And the fact that they're playing more, and we got 17 guys, that also creates competition on the team. Guys want to get better, guys want the varsity spots, so they're going to go play more, and as a result, the team's going to get better.
Echo Hills, again, the home course for the Piqua Indians, and you can catch them here at all of our home matches. The schedules are online on our new website, PiquaAthletics.com. That's PiquaAthletics.com. Andy, we get into, we had some seniors graduate. We've got new people coming in. Let's talk about this year's team, what this varsity team might look like.
It is a young team. We've got some guys that, only 2 guys have varsity experience, truly, and got 4 new guys coming in. But they all have golf experience, and they've all played quite a bit. The app that we use to keep our scores throughout the summer, I can kind of see who's playing, and they're all putting in a lot of rounds. Good. So they're coming in, they're prepared. Like I said, we're going to probably see rotation of some guys in, some guys out, because playing golf, you go through like a week or so funk where just nothing's working.
The golf gods come around, yeah.
And some guys, they get hot at the right time, so we just substitute, and kind of go back and forth from there. I think you're going to see a lot of guys get some varsity experience this year, and the majority of them are going to be coming back next year also. So this is going to be one of those rebuilding years.
Right.
But at the same time, we've got some scores that are going to allow us to compete in our matches this year in the NBL.
Well, when I look at our guys on our roster, you do see youth. That's what jumps out at you. But when you have numbers, it gives kids an opportunity also to rotate in there. And while they may be on JV today, they may be not on JV 2 weeks from now because the development and opportunity. And golf is that game where you just, the more you play, there go back to the golf gods. They reward you for that kind.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, with their JV matches, we're rotating guys in and out so they can get as much experience as possible. Tomorrow is our 3rd varsity tournament, and it's going to be my 3rd different varsity lineup. So guys are getting in, they're showing me what they can do. They're getting more experience when they go play JV. So it all points to us having more success as we go through towards the end of the year.
Any particular players that you feel are going to be a key to us having success this year on the golf course?
Lance Lawson and Blake Walling are our 2 returners, and they both have played a lot of golf throughout the summer. They're going to be our leaders this year. They've played a lot of these courses, if not all the courses we've played this year. So having those guys shoot good scores is going to be really important for us. The 4 guys that come after them, we'll see what they do. Hopefully they're all shooting mid to low 40s, but if we can get those 2 veterans to come in and shoot low 40s, maybe even high 30s, then that really sets us up.
So Lance led us yesterday at Covington, and certainly I know Blake, he'll be right in the thick of things too, and hopefully our other guys, as you say, can push each other and get and eventually push them.
Yeah.
Andy, life has changed for you a little bit since we were here on the Indian Nation station. You're a dad now, and what's it like being a dad and coach?
Oh, you're juggling a lot of things. Time management is really important.
Golf balls, baby bottles, diapers,
Yep, diapers, making sure that I don't put on my team golf shirt until I get out the door so I don't get puked on. That's really important, especially today. He brought him out here for his first tournament so you can watch everything. Things went pretty well.
Exposing him early.
Yep, except when he gets around the Troy coach and he starts crying. I'm not sure why that
we can
is,
understand.
but yeah.
Poor kid. Hey, all the best to you, and this year, as you guys always continue to show improvement, and certainly with the numbers that we have, hey, Piqua Golf's in a good spot.
Absolutely it is.
Good luck to you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to come back. We're going to talk to some of our golfers when we return. Hey, we are here with the golfers. I'm going to have them introduce their name and the grade they're in.
My name is Lance Lawson, and I'm going to be a junior. Brady Irwin, I'm going to be a senior this year.
Brady, let's talk about your senior year. What are some of the goals you have for your senior season?
I hope to beat some of our rivals in the NBL and place sort of high in some tournaments this year.
Some of the teams you look forward to playing?
Covington, Troy. Troy has some really good players, and I just look forward to playing with some.
Competition, you like it. Lance, talk a little bit about what some of your goals are this year.
My goal is I really want to win a bunch of matches this year. I feel like we can really do it if we really try hard and practice a lot.
So pretty competitive for you.
Yeah.
All right. What are some of the teams that you're looking forward to playing?
I really look forward to playing against Troy and Greenville. I know some players on both of those teams. I like playing against them.
I'm going to go back to what are some of your favorite courses that you play on that you're looking forward to play on? Well, of course, Echo's a great place.
Yeah,
but
I love Echo, but I work at the Troy Country Club. I'm excited to play there. I played there a few times. It's a pretty good course. Greens are nice. The whole course is just nice in general. I'm also excited to play at Windy Knoll this Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Sectional this year, so get a little feel for what that's going to be like this year.
Good. How about you, Lance?
I also really look forward to playing at the Troy Country Club. I've only played there a few times, and it's a really fun course. I also like Turtle Creek. It's a really challenging course in Greenville.
Yeah.
And I've never shot good there, but hopefully eventually I will.
Well, guys, I want to ask you one quick question as we get into it, and this is just more of a kind of a fun thing, all right? We're in your car, all right, before a match, and you're driving to the course or for practice. What are you listening to, Lance?
Oh, I don't even.
What are you putting in? What are you putting in the car? What's your pregame?
I don't really listen to music that much.
What do you listen to?
Whatever's on the radio.
Oh, what radio station you listen to?
Okay, 99.1.
All right, got it. All right, how about you?
Since it's just probably an early match, I'll probably listen to some Flashing Lights by Kanye West, because it's a little mellow, a little chill, but it's still enough to get me going.
Get you fired up.
Yeah.
Guys, we wish you luck this year. We know it's going to be a good year, so all the best to you.
Yeah, thank you.
With us now is our head varsity girls golf coach, Brad Kuhlman. And Brad, we get into, you've been doing this long enough now that you kind of know what the template of what to expect for the season. Golf's a little different than some of the other ones because you practice for a day or two and then you're right in it. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about it. We're filming this on Friday the 8th, so we've already had a couple matches underneath our belt. How's things looking for the Lady Indians?
We have. We're doing a good job of getting out of the gate fast with a win against Xenia just the other night, and finishing in the top 10 in an invite from the Lady Bucks invite. Yeah. So yeah, we got off to a good start.
Yeah, I saw the we talked. We finished in the, I think I finished 7th out of 17, and it was one of our better finishes in that particular invitational in the last several years. And it was nice to see some of our girls get out to, as you talked about, a fast start, which would equal a good start. Also good to get a league win against the Bucks from Xenia. Anytime you can get Nathan Kopp and those Buccaneers, it's always a good thing. But in all seriousness, what is it like to have the girls feeling good this time of the year as you're rolling into the early part of your schedule?
Yeah, I mean, that's the most important thing. They've got to be comfortable and they've got to be enjoying themselves, and that leads to good golf. So we're doing it.
What's some of the expectations? Because we've got, I understand, 2 seniors, and 2 seniors that are pretty competitive, and that should be leaders for us. So what's some of the expectations you have for them?
Yeah, I think the seniors this year have done a great job of bringing the freshmen into the group here and making them feel comfortable and making them feel at home. Luckily, I've been able to lean on that for the 3 years I've been doing this now, and the girls take the girls out on the course and help them with rules and make my job a lot easier, and the other coaches' jobs a lot easier. So they do a good job of not just acting it, but entrenching it in the young players as well.
One thing that stands out, and this came out in our league meeting the other day, it kind of indirectly, but as you and I've talked about through the last couple of years, our JV program and building those kids who haven't ever played, and this is a new opportunity for them to play. But Megan Schmeezing, not Megan Anderson, Megan Schmeezing.
Megan Schmeezing.
She knows an inside joke on that. And then, of course, her sister, Hannah Anderson, co-coaching together, bringing kids to have an opportunity to coach kids who are learning the game, but also getting them engaged and ready for the varsity level. That's important. Our numbers are really strong.
Our numbers are really strong, and each year we've had sophomores just walk in and put some scores on the board for us that we wouldn't have had the success we've had without. So to have that JV team, and as you said, Megan and Hannah are doing a fantastic job with them. It's just amazing.
Well, Megan being at the junior high, obviously as a teacher, she can, engage with those kids, get those kids interested. But, as I was kind of alluding to with the league, we're one of the few schools in the league that have a JV team with the numbers that we have. Some of them don't have JV teams, much less, a part of a JV team. So I think that speaks to the job you guys do as coaches to make them feel like, hey, they're part of something, but they're also getting something out of it.
Yeah. I mean, and we're even putting them against some varsity teams and saying, hey, give them everything you got. So I think that it's been really good for our program, and it just, like I said, it's speaking large quantity or large volume when it comes to our varsity matches. You can see the difference.
Brad, we certainly wish you guys all the best as you guys get through your season. And the other part we talk about starting early, it finishes. It's not a long season. So by middle of October, you guys are wrapping it up. So all the best here in the next 7-8 weeks.
Thanks, Chip.
All right. Hey, we're we're going to come back. We're going to talk to our senior golfers when we return. We are now with our senior golfers, and they are going to introduce themselves. And I'll let you guys go ahead and start.
I'm Izzy Toma.
And I'm Emery Coolman.
All right, Emery, we're going to start with you. Your senior year, here you are. You're finally seniors. Hard to believe, kind of, isn't it? I remember when you guys were freshmen. I thought that, I was telling someone just the other day, you guys, I thought you were freshmen just seems like a year ago. But that was 4 years ago.
It's
Flies,
been a
doesn't it? Yeah. Talk a little bit about what you enjoy about Piqua golf.
I like the camaraderie. I think it's a great team. We have a great team. I think we all get along very well, and I like that I get to play under my dad as a coach.
Yeah, what's that like? I mean, you brought it up. I wasn't going to say it, but yeah.
It's interesting. We're not allowed to talk about it at home, only on the golf course.
Okay, and only on camera, right?
Yeah. But it's fun. I like it. He knows a lot, and I'm glad that he's able to.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you, you try to do a good job of trying to separate the two, but hey, at the end of the day, he is your dad, and you want to do well for him, and I know you listen and all those things, and that's good stuff. Well, speaking of listening and good stuff, Izzy, we talk a lot about golf. I know that's your sport. That's something that you've been passionate about for a long time. What are some of your goals that you've got this year?
Well, I really want to break the school record, and I really just personally want to beat my best.
Beat your best. What is your best score?
42.
Okay, so so you want to try to break the 30s? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes.
That's a big ask. Because 42 is pretty good.
It's all right.
Yes, such high expectations. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so I'm going to ask you both. What matches are you looking forward to this year? What courses do you enjoy playing?
Oh, immediately, I'm looking forward to Greenville.
You like Turtle Creek?
No, I have some really good friends there.
Oh, okay. You like playing against them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even necessarily against, just being able to play with them.
Just see with them. Okay.
And I probably would say Greenville too, because I like the course.
Yeah.
I did well on it last year, so I'm excited to come back and see.
Something about Greenville. I don't know what that is. Yeah. All right.
I'm not even going to be at Turtle Creek.
I'm sorry?
I'm not going to be at Turtle Creek this year.
Why not?
I'm going to New York. Going to see Hamilton.
Izzy, you have the most interesting timing on telling things like that's good. Well, I hope you enjoy that Broadway up there in New York, as they call it, the city.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about a fun thing. Speaking of city and fun, I'm going to ask you to tell me your favorite ice cream that you like.
It's going to be real plain, but vanilla.
Oh, vanilla?
Yes.
I don't know. I like coffee ice cream.
Now that one's different.
Yeah.
AJ, different. Yeah. Coffee. Yeah. All right.
I think it's good.
We've had a lot of vanillas. And chocolates. The cross-country team, we had a lot of. But coffee, that's the first one of the day. All right, that's good. Ladies, we wish you all the luck this year. Go get them.
Thank you, Chip.
All right. Hey, we're going to wrap this thing up. We'll be back to wrap it up when we return. We hope you've enjoyed this program and in getting a chance to meet our different student athletes and coaches and programs. There's a lot of excitement and energy in the air for this fall season, and we hope you, as part of the Piqua Nation, will join us. There's a couple ways that you can do that. One, you can certainly come to our home events, and you can find out what those home events are if you go to piquaathletics.com. You'll be able to get all of our fall schedules, which would include our varsity, JV, freshman, and of course our junior high schedules. We invite you to come out, watch them in person, and root these kids on. I know it really means a lot to have support in the stands or at the golf course or at the tennis courts, wherever it may be. They really love to have people rooting them on. The second place you can go is you can go to the Indian Nation Station YouTube channel. It's a live feed right now, so you can go there and you can see live programming for Piqua City Schools District. But if you don't know how to get to that, you can certainly go to the piquaathletics.com website, and at the top you'll see broadcasts. We invite you to hit and click that, and at your viewing pleasure you can check out the Indian Nation Station and all of our Piqua Indians. Thanks for being with us today, and we'll see you at the games.